everyone, welcome back to my channel. So I thought we could spend today as a little bit of a productive day in my life because I have a ton of things to get through before heading out to a friend's birthday tonight, and who better to share it with than my favorite people on YouTube. So I have actually just been chipping away at a book. I've given myself a little challenge over July to read a chapter a day, and it's actually been really easy with this particular book. So I'll show you which one. It's called 101 Essays. You might have seen this around. I just picked up a copy off Amazon, so I'll link it down below if any of you guys want to read this along with me. You can let me know your thoughts, but I've seen it recommended by a few people and I want to show you the inside. It's so easy to read because quite a lot of the essays are broken down into little bullet points, and for my brain after a long day of work, I honestly just find that so incredibly relaxing. But it is actually a Saturday at the moment, so it's even more relaxing because I'm able to do a couple of the little projects and things I wanted to do around home. So I just have to say a super quick thank you to everyone who has subscribed to my channel so far. I am quite literally this close to the 10,000 subscribers, and that has been such a massive goal of mine these last 2 years while working on putting out all of the videos. So if you haven't already subscribed, I would love for you to hit that subscribe button. You would really help me out. I'm fingers crossed going to get there before my birthday in August, because that would be a very nice little birthday present for me. So that's something super exciting. I've also just got my delivery of the new Slow Living Co products. So I do have one sitting on the floor here with me. No, I don't want to give you a sneak peek. It's going to be too exciting, but I'll definitely try and film that video tomorrow so I can hopefully launch those within the next week or two. So that is very exciting. Yet again, it is on the theme of my entire Slow Living company, which is the theme of slowness, routines, really great habits for your daily life, and it is all sustainable as well. So very excited to share that with you guys. I think you'll really love it, and it is an amazing productivity tool to help us all get through the second half of the year, because it is kind of insane that it's already July. I actually cannot believe it. I was at work like 2 days ago. No, yesterday. I've literally lost track of time. I was at work yesterday and I was fully convinced that it was Thursday all day long until everyone got to like 4 p.m. and we're going to the fridge getting like little gins and stuff. And I'm like, what are you guys doing? It's Thursday. And they were like, no, it's Friday. So I don't know what is going on with my brain at the moment, but everything has been moving very quickly. But to calm all of that down, I've booked myself a cleaner for Monday because honestly, my house has been a little bit of a chaotic mess, and that's just due to the fact that I'm really hustling at the moment, kind of juggling a full-time job and also this channel. But we're getting ever closer to me being able to drop a day of work, which is very exciting because I would love to have a dedicated day where I can film and edit and do all of those things. So I'm really happy that that is kind of more becoming, I guess, a reality for me. And the other thing I want to do today is hang up some frames, because I think I showed you guys ages ago in a vlog that I bought some frames from IKEA, but I bought the prints from Decor online and they took ages to come because I think they're from like Sweden or something, but I'm very excited for those. So I think I might go and grab them. We can unbox them and then I'll put the frames up on my wall. So that'll be a really fun little house update, because I do have to tell you guys, I went to the rental inspection that I was like dying to get the other day, and I don't know if anyone has ever had a similar experience with a real estate agent being really unprofessional, but I took time off work. I literally rushed there. It was a rainy day and everything, and I was super excited to see this place because it was a 1-bedroom plus study, which means I would have had an entirely amazing space where I could finally put my desk and all of my PR and things like that and just feel like I had a proper work from home space. But unfortunately, I got there and she had completely lied on the listing. It didn't actually include a car space, which for me, living around this area in the inner city is a massive issue because there is no way that I could just park my car on the street. It's literally all 1 and 2 hour parking around here. And the other thing is she forgot the keys. So all of us, there was like 8 people sitting in the lobby of this building, and she was like, oh yeah, it doesn't have a car space and I've also forgot to bring the keys. And I was like, Okay, I'm just going to take a deep breath and leave because this has been a monumental waste of time. So I was pretty disappointed with that because I'm quite picky and I just have not been able to find anything suitable. So the hunt is still on, but I think I'm just going to make my own place a little bit more cozy in the meantime and just stay put because from what everyone is telling me, the rental market is a little bit insane at the moment. And I guess that's only going to get worse because of the whole crazy cash rate rises. It might sort of throw people off purchasing homes and stuff. So I don't know enough about any of that, but let's get on with my day because I really want to hang up these frames and make my house look pretty. So I'm not sure if you guys will remember, but these are the frames that I got in black, of course. So they're the Noppang IKEA frames in size 30 by 40 centimeters. So they do have a couple of different size frames as well. And of course you can take out that lining part in it as well. They have these, sorry, in different sizes is what I meant to say, but those are the ones that I've gone with. And then I have my prints, which have arrived from Decor. So I'm really excited to unwrap those and show you what ones I picked out. And to pop them up on the wall, I've got a couple of these little command sticky hook kind of things because I obviously am renting, so I don't want to go crazy and like bang a bunch of holes into the wall. I also really have to show you these. Look how pretty my nails are at the moment. I got influenced by the nail lady and she did blue. It's like a baby blue French tip. And I really like them. Sorry for the fake tan on my hand, but you know, I never fake tan. I'm not that kind of girl, and I wanted to look good for my friend's birthday, so I've done a really shocking job at it. This is the wall that I'll be putting those frames up on. So as you can see, it has a couple of damage marks and some paint things and all sorts of problems. So I'm thinking I will take down those 3 little frames because I don't want the wall to look too cluttered, and then I'll put the 4 there as like a little gallery wall kind of feel. So let's get the prints into the frames now and then we can put that all together. Okay, now I've got all 4 of the prints in the frames and I've gone for really minimalistic kind of beige, black and white sort of effects, and I've never really been one for super plain prints, but the way that I've taken the direction of my decor lately is really suiting this. So I'm incredibly excited to go and hang them up because I think they're going to look amazing. Gallery wall. So I took down those 3 side frames like I said, and I've just popped up these 4 beautiful prints, and I really just think they complement the space perfectly. I have lit my favorite little caramel cupcake candle from Kmart, but I just love the effect that that has on this little corner of my home and how clean and tidy it looks compared to what I used to have there. The next thing I need to check off for my day is my taxes because it's already July, which is so crazy, and I really need to get on top of it now we're in the end of financial year. So I was someone who used to leave that till the absolute last minute, but in the last few years, now that I'm also doing my YouTube as well, I've been really on top of it, and I actually have kept a full record this year, so it's going to make it a lot easier for me to get my taxes done. So I wanted to thank today's video sponsor, which is is WeMoney, and I want to talk to you a little bit about what WeMoney can do for you. So WeMoney is a financial wellness platform, and the whole point of it is it's aimed at all Australians, helping us manage our financial lives and also getting to pay down debt faster. So with it, you can track all of your financial accounts securely in one place, whether that be bank accounts, crypto, superannuation, your loans, all of those different things, so you can really try and stay on top of your repayments, because God knows when life gets in the way, it can be really, really difficult to try and figure out what's coming out of your account and when. So they also have opportunities to save on financial products by assisting you in comparing hundreds and hundreds of credit card and financial products, which is really handy if you're looking for debt consolidation, personal loans, insurance, utilities, anything to do with your money pretty much can be handled by the WeMoney platform. So WeMoney is an app which you can quickly and easily download from the App Store. So I've just got it up on my iPhone and it is downloading now, because this part of the year I'm really excited to be doing a total reset for the end of financial year, and I want to actually see where the heck my money has gone this year and how I can be more sensible in managing it next year to really work towards some of those bigger goals, like having a holiday away and home ownership and all of those personal financial goals and things which I have largely ignored previously, but now I'm more in a position where that's a really important factor to me in life. So WeMoney is definitely going to be able to help me look at my tax return so that I can figure out where my spending is by tracking and categorizing it, and also understanding my particular habits of spending, because of course we all think that we're a little bit randomized, but you actually will have patterns of spending and habits that you fall into. So it's really great to be able to have a look and have a really big overview of all of that as well. Having all of the accounts linked in one place as well means that I'm able to track my net worth, and I can also track all of my debts and bills to really be on top of any upcoming payments, because that is another thing that really hurts. If you miss a payment by accident, even though you had the money sitting in your account, you will get stung with a late fee. So it's really great to see how I can save, and WeMoney is really going to help me do all of that. So if you're looking for more details on WeMoney, I will link it in the description box down below with all of the information about how you can download the app and do your own end of financial year reset as well. Now let's get back into the rest of my day. Otherwise, I'm going to be a little bit late to my friend's birthday because I have a couple more things that I really want to get organized. So it's a little bit later now and I have to show you my latest silly little purchase, but I was influenced by everyone on TikTok buying the Ariana Grande Cloud perfume, and it is so adorable. It kind of pops out of its little holder like that, but it has this really beautiful, like buttery, vanilla-y kind of scent, and I just think that is going to be the perfect everyday perfume, because I normally will use like Chanel or Tom Ford or something that's like a little bit more expensive, and these are kind of like $2.50 a bottle, whereas this one was literally $40. I found it on Catch, and I'll try and link it down below in case any of you have been hunting it down, because I looked at Chemist Warehouse and it was never in stock, but I actually really like this, so that's going to be my new everyday perfume. So I've just been taking a little bit of time to review this schedule I made for myself for July, and I literally just made this template in Microsoft Word. I found like a goals template and try and show you a little bit closer, but basically I've used this for all of my little exercise goals for the month, and the whole point of that is that I just really wanted to make a super easy way where I could kind of track my workouts and things. So in this little schedule I put in my infrared saunas, Pilates, boxing, when I want to go for walks and things like that as well. And I just thought it would be a really easy way for the month of July, when I want to do some extra goal setting, to kind of tick off those things each week and make sure I'm kind of committing to exactly what I'd planned to do. So this goes from the 4th to the 31st of July, which is Monday, and that's when I'm going to be starting and getting it all done, which is pretty exciting. And I'm also going to do a same template, which I've got another blank one of these that I printed, and that will be food planning. So that's how I'm going to do my meal planning for the next month as well. And I just set that as a little fitness goal for myself because it is my birthday in August, and I just want to get a little bit more organized for those things. So now I'm going to get ready because I do have my friend's birthday at a little bar in in Windsor this evening called Her Bar. It's out the back of this restaurant called Lover, and I've been wanting to check it out for a little while because it looks like a very cute cocktail bar. So I think I might start getting ready for that now, and if I can, I'll pop some clips in so you guys can see it if you're in Melbourne and maybe wanted to have a little new bar recommendation to pick out. And I also actually booked in dinner and drinks for my birthday because bookings in Melbourne have been absolutely insane, and even though my birthday is like 6 weeks away, I didn't want to miss out on where I am picking to go. So I booked in Yakimonno for dinner, which is one of the new restaurants in this 80 Collins precinct, and I booked Nick and Nora's for drinks. So super excited for that, and I have all of my bookings done because I'm an organized queen. So I'm very happy with this productive day in the life and how many little things I have checked off my list. The last thing I've been meaning to do is update my tap with this EcoPro Compact. So I got this from Tap Water, and I'm going to leave all of their details in the description box down below because I literally think everyone should have one of these. But essentially it is a little filtered water tap add-on. So I've got some adapters in here because my tap didn't fit with the provided ones. So they do also sell those just so it can literally fit on pretty much any tap type possible. But basically this little filter has these refills in it, so I've got a little pack to be able to replace it every month, but it just screws onto the tap, and then I've got a little lever here so that I can constantly get really high quality filtered water. So very excited about that. I'm going to go ahead and install it because I really want to have that. I usually just buy bottled water, and then if I'm lazy I'll drink tap water, but the best thing about this is it is essentially, they say, the future of water because it really gets rid of a lot of nasties. So these are some of the benefits of the tap. It filters limescale, chlorine, microplastics, heavy metals, and more than 100 substances. It can also get rid of bad taste and smell if that is a problem with the local drinking water wherever you are. But let's go ahead and add that onto my tap. That is installed now, and I'm super impressed with this little Eco Compact from Tap because this little switch is actually used to switch between filtered and normal. So this part of the tap is just full pressure normal water, and then if you want the filtered water, it actually comes out of this little side compartment. So if I flip the tap on now, you'll see I can get full pressure water out of my regular tap, but if I switch it over, there we go. Filtered water.